Hello, welcome. My name is Tom and I'm here to talk to you about solar plus production from your solar system. Together with my team, we have designed thousands of systems, and the idea today is for you to understand a little bit more what solar plus energy is from a solar system and what you can do with it. There's no way to avoid solar plus energy. Why is this? Because the system basically produces when the sun is shining, and if you're not consuming the energy in that exact moment, you're going to have an excess of production. So what can we do about this? There's basically 2 to 3 ways to go around it. You can either change the way you consume energy and you try and focus all your consumption when there's sun shining. So this would be the manual way to do it, to reduce surplus energy, but you're still going to have some. You could do this by automating your consumption to sync some of the, say, the bigger consumptions that you have in your house to when you have excess production or more production. This would be a little bit more automated, but still it's really hard to dial in your consumption so that you don't produce any surplus energy. What can we do with this energy that we're producing that we're not using at the moment? So basically you have, let's say, 2 big options. Either you storage it and then you use it later, or you feed it to the grid. So to store it and use it later, you need a battery, basically. So you can install a battery in your solar system. You can install bigger batteries or smaller batteries, depending on the size of your system. And that will allow you to store some of that energy that you're producing and use it later on, let's say at night, or even if there's an interruption with the service, you can have some sort of autonomy. The other option would be to sell it to the grid. And here, depending on the deal that you make with your energy provider, you have different options. You can either just sell it as it is and you get paid a certain amount of money. You get paid X cents per kilowatt hour that you inject into the grid, and then that gets deducted from your bill. Or you can have what companies are now calling, say, a virtual battery, where you store those kilowatt hours that you are feeding into the grid to use it depending on your provider at different times. You could either, some of them store it for the whole month, some of them store it for a whole year. So that way you can take advantage of that energy that you're injecting into the grid at a later time, and let's say compensate with the energy that you're taking from the grid. Because remember, we're talking here about on-grid systems, so they're not made or sized to cover all of your consumption. You're going to be consuming during the night. You're going to be consuming in winter, where your production is going to go down because there's less sunshine. So probably in those months, you're going to be consuming a little bit more than you can produce. And you can compensate that consumption that you're having either at nighttime or in the winter. You can compensate it with the energy that you're injecting to the grid during summer or during daytime. So I hope this helped you understand a little bit more what surplus is and what you can do with it. If you have any doubts or comments or ideas, just feel free to either leave it in the comments or reach out to us. We'll be more than happy to try and solve those out for you. And thank you very much for your time.